we're going to watch someone play Junkrat on the Nintendo Switch. So this is Anchorage. He's a 2800 Junkrat on the Nintendo Switch. Yes, I think this is him just recording, like, I don't know, like a camera recording it. I really don't know what this is. But we're gonna watch this. Oh, it's so rough. It's so rough. This is at 1080p. Alright, there was no one up there. Oh my god. I just want to say that was a baller ass fucking move, because on the Nintendo Switch no one can look up. So what could anyone do with that technique? Now if he threw a trap there, that'd be good. Alright, he's navigating the map pretty damn well. Now throw a trap to the low ground. You know how annoying it must be when you're playing on the Nintendo Switch and a concussive mine hits you and everyone gets thrown everywhere? That's truly disruptive. No, he hasn't used trap yet. And the Hanzo climbed up the wall and killed him. So one, I'm just gonna say it, always trap when you're on the high ground. Just start using your trap. Okay, trying to get there as fast as you can. Alright, man. Throw the trap on the path that they're going to walk down. He's doing Junkrat stuff, right? He's putting pressure on the choke point. Yep, see a shield, shoot a shield. Are you gonna tire? Oh, it's so good. Okay, he accidentally used trap. Kill him! Okay, you're on top of the Junkrat, I think. Okay. So, overall, as a Junkrat, you are a long-range hero. You don't have to get in the midst of everything. You can sit back and just launch just like this. There ain't nothing wrong with this. Oh shit, he almost... Good job. He's doing good. This is great. You just want to trap. There you go. You did it. A pro-like Chro controller? Yo! That's what Jack just said. What's that? Okay. So, like, obviously there is a big issue here with just mechanics and the Switch. I know we all make fun of it, but the truth is, like, he's doing the best he can with the controller he has. As far as Junkrat tech, or just playing Overwatch in general is going, he's doing pretty decent. Yes, he didn't use trap for the entire... Okay, I think this guy watches me, because this is definitely what I would be doing. Alright, after one round, you usually change it. And I would at least... Oh, I think it's because he's watching the game. But whenever you die, always spectate other players, see what's going on, start understanding what's happening. This is right on the budget. Traps cost money. I don't know, man. They're just made out of scrap steel. You're good. Okay, you want to back up here? Okay, get up here. That's good. It sounds like a lot of alts. Trap or alt, I mean? Oh, you just saved the point. You did it, buddy. You saved the point.
Well, that's a fine how do you do?
So a couple things I'll say. He is... Oh, that's a technical jump. Did anyone catch that? Look at this Doomfist. I don't know if it works this way on the PC, but watch this son of a bitch. He just goes to the moon. Woo! A little hint with the Doomfist. Just shoot at him from behind a trap. Don't be on the trap because the punch will still hit you, but behind it. Okay. This is perfect. So, obviously don't shoot at Genji, that's deflecting. Try to shoot above him with the concussive mine. Uh-oh, looks like you're getting Genji'd. Uh-oh, he's going Reaper. It wasn't a bad attempt. Those outlines are massive. Is that the Switch doing that or the setting? Oh, so that's just, I think that's the setting because he's watching a replay right now. Okay, keeping pressure on where they're standing. Perfect. tech here. He's missing all his shots. So, again, throw a trap to the low ground. And if it was that situation where you see some of your teammates die, actually wait. Don't do anything. Get a couple concussive mines. Get fully set up. And then try to pick someone that's just... not looking good. Wouldn't escape. Trap. There it is. I feel so bad for him because really what's holding him back there completely is his mouse 1 accuracy.
30 seconds. World is worth fighting for. We're out of time. Everyone attack now.
Got punched. Uh-oh, he must have dropped the council. Yep, let him charge and shoot. Or punch, I should say. Well, let's see how this ends. You want to go a little bit to the right of that. Alright, and after your first volley, trap right there. So if anyone yes. I like how Diva absorbed that when she was not even looking, but that's Diva.
That's a fine. How do you do? Victory.
I mean, technically lost. It wasn't a victory. So, it was a little hard to watch, but that was Overwatch on the Switch. It kind of happened how I thought it was going to happen, where everyone has really rough mechanics. People are kind of doing whatever they want, and, you know, whatever works, it works. I guess... Oh my god. What was that? Okay, Control 3 starts a 10-minute countdown. That sounds terrifying. I don't know. Okay. I'm trying new things out, and it's scary. So, action. I'm just going to say this. It's the Switch. Its mechanics are going to be very difficult. Just getting used to that tool, I can imagine, is going to be a challenge. So, if nothing else, just like if Nintendo Switch is your way of playing Overwatch and you enjoy it, fucking do it. Don't worry about what anyone says. Like, don't let anyone kind of talk down to you. If that's it, man. Just enjoy what you're doing, and be happy about that. But keep practicing. Understanding how your tool works and getting comfortable with it is like the first step to doing anything with anything. If you're an artist and you're starting to paint, right? You have to understand how to control the brush. If like when I was studying the violin, just holding the violin correctly and holding the bow correctly, like just getting comfortable with that is a gigantic hurdle that will take years to get to. So, again, don't let anyone talk down to you on the platform you're playing on. Just as long as you enjoy doing it, keep at it, and your mechanics will increase dramatically. You just got to keep at it. So that's kind of all I want to say about mechanics and like your action type stuff. Positioning. So positioning is kind of based on information. So let's just say key targets. So like you knew the Doomfist was kind of being a pain in the ass to you. You kind of have to set up some measures against that. So one, and I'll just write it right now. Trap more. You didn't trap at all. Always trap high ground to low ground. Man, those are the best traps in the world. But constantly trap. So with the Doomfist, like was constantly on you. Usually fight around the trap. Yeah, fight around it. The Doomfist will have a high chance to hit it. Stuff like that. So that's one countermeasure you can do against the Doomfist. Saving a concussive mind for him, just to mess up that type of stuff. So you're not just a very predictable target if you get uppercutted. These are all pretty normal things you can do against the Doomfist. One thing that I noticed, I'm just going to treat you like a normal player. Whenever they have their tanks and they're setting up like the line in the sand to not cross, there's a couple times you get this on Anubis point 2 when they're crossing the bridge. You had some ample attempts to get back to the juicy center of the supports and DPS back here. There are times to attack the tanks. There are times not to attack the tanks. Start understanding. You're like, all right, just attacking the tanks head on. That's not going to do much. But I can attack behind them and go for them. See if you can get them. Again, it's a decision. I don't want to say either is right or wrong. If you can definitely get a kill in the back lines, that's the correct decisions. But if it's a little bit risky and you you're not confident in it, then yeah, you can just bust down the front door with that. But understand that even launching a concussive mine over here and disrupting all of their supports and their abilities and forcing out a lot of usage, pretty important. So you can kind of get that. Even like I said, even if you're just lobbing a concussive mine, just do that, disrupt them, then start focusing back on the tanks. One other thing about positioning is that, at least on Anubis point 1, after you shoot one volley towards like up and over, start shooting back on the main path. Understand that when you're not looking at where the enemy is at, you're at a pretty big disadvantage. And as soon as a couple of those grenades miss, people will start looking for them at that point, and they're going to be just not worth it. So that second clip of grenades up and over, hardly ever worth it. Can that concept be pushed on to point 2? Not really. Trying to think what else we got going. I mean, it was a very quick game. It was a 15-minute game with like team switches, so it was more like a 12-minute game. Trying to think what else. I mean, other than that, like, you kind of did some normal stuff. I guess on point 1, you flanked a lot. Flanking costs time. Understand that. With flanking, you need to be confident in your abilities to get kills. And if you don't, you can kind of hedge your bets by saving, like, flanking, getting all your abilities up, and then just going all in on one target and trying to get something. Your other option, so either you flank and get something done, like, while you're flanking, you're keeping pressure on, you're doing stuff. If you're not confident in that ability, you flank quieter, wait for all your abilities, and then you jump on someone with everything. The other option is you flank, you chill, You wait for your team to engage. Then you attack. That's usually the best one to go with your team. But again, if you're having issues confirming a kill by yourself, I would avoid flanking. Just because that's what flanking is kind of all about. Unless you're flanking in a way where you're flanking with your team, like I said here with your third option, definitely doable. But again, you're still behind enemy lines while you can get more damage off. If someone's competent, like the Hanzo, when you first, I think it was your first rollout, you kind of did do the third option, but the Hanzo just walked up and killed you because you didn't hear him. But you have to be confident in your one-on-one ability and being quite observant of everything around you. I think that's all I can think about right now. More than anything, it's just getting used to the Switch interface and the controls. If you can stay aware on that system and you can control your shots and you can put your cursor where you want it, you're going to go leagues further than you are currently. I really think that's the major thing holding you back. And I would say the same thing for someone who's new to mouse and keyboard, and they just can't navigate the world that they're in now, in the FPS world. And I'd be like, well, you guys just have to grind games like crazy, not even for skill, just for the fact that you have to get used to how to control an FPS game with a mouse and keyboard. It's nothing, taking a jab at the Switch or anything like that. But Anchorage, if you have any more questions, so I'll kind of wrap it up there. As always, my Discord is always open to you. Questions are always, welcomed. And, the Switch is an interesting beast, and I hope, you keep at it. If you enjoy it, man, keep going, man. And you can keep on submitting reviews, too. And that is going to be